For many insurance companies, processing insurance claims is a very manual process. And the most common insurance claim form is the CMS 1500, like this one. Going through hundreds of these documents, maybe even thousands, and retyping them into your claims processing software is a very painstaking process. So Impira AutoML technology allows anyone to train a machine learning model to read these documents for you. Impira provides an easy-to-use interface. There's no coding, it's just a few clicks, and in this video, I'll show you how to use it. So to get started, head on over to Impira.com and create your free account. You get up to 200 pages for free. We won't ask for your credit card information, and there's no time limit for the evaluation. Now, once you create your account, you'll want to create a collection. And collections are used to group similar files together. So just click on the plus symbol and give it a name like Insurance Claims and click Create Collection. Now let's upload some sample CMS 1500 files. There are lots of ways to send files to Impira, including even synchronizing with services like Dropbox and Amazon S3. But for now, let's upload via the browser. So make sure that you have your new collection selected and then simply drag and drop some sample files onto the browser. Your files will immediately begin processing. And during the processing step, Impira will conduct a full OCR scan of the text within the document, and each file is then displayed as a row in the table. So when you're ready, double-click on the first file to open up the markup interface. Let's start by extracting the patient's name in the name field. Click and drag to highlight the patient's full name. And then on the right-hand sidebar, let's give it a name like Patient Name and click Add Field. Now I'm going to close this window by clicking the X, and you can see what we've done is add a new column to our table. And as the little wheel spins here, the AutoML is updating. It's learned from our highlighting and labeling interaction, and it's going through and applying its learning to all of the documents in our collection. Now notice the red flag on the left-hand side of the cell. This is a quick visual indication of the underlying numerical confidence score on the prediction. And what we need to do is provide the system a little bit more training to boost the confidence levels. So to do that, simply click on any cell with a red flag next to it and look at the prediction. This one is actually correct, so in my case, I'll check the check mark to confirm the predicted value. If it's incorrect, I could click the pencil and redraw the box to tell it the correct answer. But in my case, I'm going to click the check mark and then X this out so you can see that the wheel is spinning again. The AutoML is being updated and it's reapplying its predictions across the other files. And you can see this one here is turned green, highly likely to be correct. So just repeat this process until all your values are turning green. Now we can extract as much information as we need from the claims by adding more fields. And to do that, you simply repeat the steps that you took to add the patient name. You highlight the text that you'd like, give it a name like street, and add the field. Let's do it a few more times. Now I'll close the X and let's see what our progress looks like. Things are looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and give it some more validation to improve the confidence. I can quickly validate multiple fields while I'm looking at just one document. I can also use these arrows at the top left to flip through the documents to quickly preview the predictions. Now the other thing you might want to do is get some of these checkboxes off of the document. To do that, you simply draw a box around the checkbox itself and give it a name, but you change the type from text extraction to checkbox extraction. And then you'll want to do the same thing for the corresponding checkbox here. So we'll get the female checkbox. I'll call that F, change it to checkbox extraction again, and add that as a field. And one thing you'll notice is that the system automatically identifies whether or not the box is checked. Now, it may be that you'd like to have a single column to represent male versus female. So to do that, I'm going to click the plus symbol here to add a new column, and I'm going to call it sex and change the type from text extraction to a function. Now, a function in Impira is very much like a formula in Excel. So I'm going to type in if m, then write male, and if f, write female, or put null. Great, so now I have a single column that gives me the result of these two columns combined. Once you're satisfied with the quality of the predictions that you're receiving, from that point forward, you can simply upload new documents and immediately see the results. So let me add one more file to my collection by dragging and dropping it onto the page. And as it's processed, it'll be appended as a new row, and the AutoML fields that we've defined are automatically applied. So now I'm ready to export my data. I can simply come up here to the download button and choose download this information as a CSV file. We also provide a robust set of APIs to enable programmatic workflows. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and that we can save you a bunch of time processing your CMS 1500 forms. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.